it should be clear that the word list that's used for trying to crack the WPA PSK or WPA2 PSK passphrase is very important. The reason being that if we don't contain the passphrase in the word list, then we wouldn't be able to guess the correct passphrase. So having said that, let's consider what word list we can use. We previously created a word list and that contained the passphrase hello there, which therefore aircrackng was able to find. In real life and in general, we will not have the luxury of knowing the passphrase beforehand and being able to put it into a file for our own convenience. So what can we do? There are some word lists that come with Kali Linux. So let's take a look here. User share word list. We see that some of these word lists are actually in other places. But anyway, so let's see. User share fast track. User share word list. Have to be more careful here. Yeah, so this looks like possible passwords that people can use, but this file is pretty small. Let's do a WC to do a word count. Yeah, we see it's only 222. So if we attempt to use this, let's say aircrack and G test 2 WPA 02 aircrack NG didn't take much time to go through all of these potential passphrases and find that it was not in there. So passphrase not in dictionary. So that's what we expected also from such a small dictionary. So let's try another one. Let's go back and take a look at another one. How about the one used by Nmap? So let's see how large that is. Nmap, NSElib, data passwords, 5,000. Okay, maybe that's a better one to use. And let's just copy and paste to speed things up. Oh, key found. It's hello there. Okay, so let's do a grep. Yep, hello there is in that password list. So let's also just take a look at the password list. And there we see the most common passwords that people use. So don't ever use these like 50 Cent, Kevin, hello there, and so on. But you can imagine that in general, out of these 5,000 common passwords, you'll find that many access points are not using these as passphrases. So is there something larger, something more comprehensive? Well, we see that this rocku.txt.gz, and just by the size of the file, even when gzipped, we can expect that it's going to be a pretty large file. Actually, before we look at that, just take a quick look at some of the others. Copy and paste to speed things up. Some of these are folders and you can go take more time to go look in them. ls, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of different passwords, different things you can try. Anyway, DNS map, because some of these word lists that you find might not be very useful as far as guessing passphrase is concerned, and I'll show you why. So 17,576 words, pretty cool, eh? So you might think that this will give you a better chance than the 5,000 words you find in the Nmap word list, and that was like 5,000 words, but very common words like hello there, and that showed up. And so we were able to guess the passphrase. Anyway, let's take a look at this file. And now we see why this is not very useful, because it's a specialized word list, not really the sorts of words that you would be using in passphrases, or most people will be using. So it's not just the size of the file, but also the quality of the words as far as the likelihood that these might be used as passphrases. So let's get back finally to that raw queue, and let's go there. We unzipped it. It's huge. Look at the size of that file. And let's see how many words it contains. Wow, awesome. 14 million over words. Let's look for this known passphrase in raw queue text. Whoa, all these variations of hello there. Okay, so let's go back and do the aircrack ng thing. User share word list rawqueue.txt. Yep, so it found hello there. If you want to look for additional word lists and rawqueue.txt that comes with Kali Linux is not good enough, you can just do a simple Google search. Let's say word list, yeah, something like that. And there's all kinds of websites you can find. So let's say you take a look at this one, and I think it lists rawqueue.txt, and it also includes others, darkcode.lst, and you can go try get some of these other lists.